Here's a video about how to open a day or start a day, especially if you are dispatch. The first thing you do is open all of the gates and all of the entrances. Unlock the front door. You don't have to physically open the front and back gates if you don't want to. You can easily delegate that to one of your employees or one of your coworkers. That's the first thing. Open up. Number two, as dispatcher, you're the one that knows what's going on. So it's up to you to go in and check and print all of the Verizon right here. All of the Verizon fleet service reminders. I don't know why they call them reminders, but fleet service tasks, really. You can sort this in whatever order you want. I typically like to go in alphabetical order. This filter here doesn't do a very good job. You'll find out later as you get more familiar with it. But basically you're looking at this to see what really needs to be done, to really check up on how busy your technician is going to be today. You can take note of which machines you have here in Sulphur. At your store, at laydown yards, at other stores. And you really want to, I prefer to print this out. Not everybody likes to do that, but I print it out every single day. And then I make little notes over here next to each machine to label which machines are present on the yard and which ones are out, not in the yard. And then you can go over with your technician after you call them in, which is step 5. After you call in and you speak with your technician, you can plan out their day with them and figure out what's the best way to get as much stuff done as possible. So that's number 2. Check this, review it, and print it out. Step 3, check and review Monday.com, which is this over here, on your rentals, and prepare mentally for the day. What you're doing is you're preparing for your morning meeting. You haven't started your morning meeting yet. You're about to. So step 3 is to check your rentals, check all your down equipment, check your reservations, make sure you don't have any reservations today that you're missing, that you're going to screw up if you don't pay attention to, and future rentals as well. Dates over here. Take a peek at what you've got on rent. Also pay attention to what you expect to be coming back today. And then, of course, see what else you have available so that when customers call in, because they will be calling in very shortly as the morning starts, you'll be familiar with what is available and you can tell them what you have as fast as possible because customers like fast answers. So, number 3 is check Monday.com. Get ready mentally for the day. Step 4 is take note of what is in the yard. I assume most of you would just drive into the yard and notice what's in the yard, what's been dropped off, things like that. It'll help you with step 3 in getting ready for the day mentally with your rentals. Step 5, after you've prepared all of those things, you've prepared your GPS fleet services, and you've prepared mentally for all of your rentals of the day, you are now ready to meet with your technician and your mechanic. Call them in, show them your printout, show them your notes on all the things that you want done. You can also, if you'd like, take a look at the equipment of your store. If you look actually on this page, it'll tell you what's down. It might be a good idea to go through what is down, so you can say, hey, some of these things need to be done. So anyway, you call them in. Step 6 is to delegate tasks to your coworkers according to steps 2 through 4. Steps 2 through 4 were, once again, GPS fleet tasks, maintenance tasks. Number 3 was get ready for rentals. So you take those steps and you apply them to the tasks that you're going to give to your mechanics. And here's some really good questions to ask yourself while you're making those tasks for your mechanics. One question could be, what must be done to ensure today's customers will have a good, smooth experience? A lot of that is going to be with your reservations, and some of them are going to be with, that's pretty much it. Look at your reservations. What must be done to ensure today's customers will have a good, smooth experience? Another question is, what must be done for this week's reservations? So look at your reservations. What's coming up tomorrow or the next day or later on in the week, and what needs to be repaired? If you have a reservation for something, but it's down, well, obviously you need to go with your mechanic and say, hey, I have a reservation for this. I need to get this fixed today. something like that. Last question that I really want you to ask yourself while making those tasks for your employees is, what could be done to make future walk-in rentals easier and more likely to happen? What I mean by more likely to happen is, if that customer walks in and the item they want to rent is not ready or it's broken, well, obviously it's not going to happen. So the question is, if they've already done everything to make everything smooth and good for the day for your customers to be happy, great. If they've already done everything that needs to be done for future rentals later this week, great. The last thing they could be doing to make a productive day is preparing for those random, unexpected, last-minute rentals for random stuff that happens to be broken. Get your mechanic on it and get him fixing as much stuff as possible so that customers can depend on us at a moment's notice. The last thing and the most important thing is number 7, step 7. You need to thank your employees for coming to work that day, and you need to encourage them to have productive and rewarding days. It's a big thing. We're trying to build our culture in a way that, yes, we do appreciate our employees. Without them, we wouldn't have customers, because all of our customers would be mad at us. So please thank them. Please encourage them. Please congratulate them when they do a good job, when they treat customers right, when they fix the equipment in a timely manner and correctly. Anyway, just help them out in that way, and that's it.